Last time, I promised to explain why we're moving through the influency process so methodically. I mentioned a how-to video by some guy you've probably never heard of that has 700,000 views and counting. And I said that you can't really build a website in an hour. Now, let's talk about why. First, let me say that you sort of can build a website in an hour. The problem is that it won't do very much beyond be what we call an electronic business card, and that's fine if it's all you're after. But it isn't. You can't build influency with just a business card, electronic or otherwise. And the website that this Build a Website in 1 Hour video walks you through can't really be built in an hour. I presume that's the reason this easy-to-watch video has as many dislikes as it does. The video is 1 hour long, but walking through the steps in it will take you at least a couple of days. And then, you still won't know what to do with that website, and it won't attract traffic until you go a lot further. I'd like to give the author credit for his work, by the way, but he's actually asked that I not do so. And he's also told me how he makes a living, and, well, it seems he isn't really all that interested in helping you build anything. And I can respect that, I guess, but not behind the title, How to Build a Website in 1 Hour. So here's the list of everything that this How to Build a Website in 1 Hour video says you'll have to do to build your website. 7 quick steps. Easy, right? Nope, not easy. And in our next video, I'll show you how these 7 steps actually broke down to 18, with lots of those requiring a bunch of work in between. Influency is achievable, if not exactly simple. And again, I'm afraid you can't actually build a website that you can use in just an hour.